President Hassan Sheikh Mohamoud said that the people of Somalia are tired of condolences and endless mourning after losing respectable people in every attack carried out by the terrorists. He asked Somalians to prepare for an all-out war against the terrorists who he says are ruthless and hostile to peace. Last weekend's attack was the deadliest in the capital since President Hassan Sheikh Mohamoud was elected in mid-May and the government took office in early August. The head of state convened a meeting of the National Security Committee on Tuesday, attended by the Prime Minister, the Interior Minister, and the Foreign Minister, as well as the head of the country's security services. He said they are determined to weaken the terrorists, who are destroying people until all the areas they are controlled are liberated. This is a priority for our government. The radical Islamist Al Shabab, a group linked to Al-Qaeda that has been fighting the Somali government for 15 years, launched a major attack on the Hyatt Hotel in Mogadishu on Friday evening. They stormed the hotel, a popular meeting place for government officials on the Muslim Day of Rest, detonating bombs and firing guns. The attack ended on Saturday night after security forces intervened. The group was driven out of the main cities of the Horn of Africa, including Mogadishu in 2011, but they remain entrenched in large rural areas and remain a major threat to the authorities. Angolans started casting ballots on Wednesday in what is expected to be the most competitive vote in its democratic history, with incumbent President João Lourenço squaring up against charismatic opposition leader Adalberto Costa Jr. A struggling economy, the high cost of living, soaring poverty compounded by the COVID pandemic, drought in southern parts of the country, and the death of a former strongman president all loom large. The ruling People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola party, which has held power for nearly 5 decades in the oil-rich nation, is facing the most serious challenge since the country's first multi-party vote in 1992. 8 political parties are running, but the real contest lies between the MPLA and its long-standing rival and ex-rebel movement, the National Union for the Total Independence of Angola, UNITA. Opinion polls suggest that support from the MPLA, which won 61% of the vote in the 2017 elections, will dwindle, while the UNITA, which has entered an electoral pact with 2 other parties, will make gains. But UNITA's inroads might not be enough to unseat Lourenço, who is expected to secure a second 5-year mandate. Still, it is unlikely to be a smooth swing back into office for the 68-year-old who succeeded veteran leader José Eduardo dos Santos 5 years ago.